It's been out for a little while, Miasma Chronicles. So that will mean we are now £11.30.
Hey, kiddo.
So that's
How are you?
£131.30.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's
Previously
so good.
on Alan Wake 2.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
So we really start to get
I will.
into the next
Bye,
game.
kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
So let's find that first manuscript paper.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Yeah, the lake. It may have called something like this.
Memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
We are there. We need to move through here, I believe.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Let's turn this up a bit so I can hear it.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah,
Yes.
a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Ooh.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique. Yeah, allows Saga clues progress the investigation. Okay. I was free to move around there, and then it just went. What's that? By pressing the circle. Okay. Is that case? I'd like to see if there's a manuscript around the place. God damn.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
Oh.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
So I'm waiting to see if I can see a manuscript or anything in here. Because that's what we're looking for, just a manuscript page. No, we don't. Okay.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Okay. Not what I thought, but there you go. That's at least a thing we've looked at. Morning, Corn. Anderson. We are clearly in the Matrix. How you doing, dude? We are currently on 113 achievements / trophies.
Stairs
We've
are
already
out.
had our first one this
You
morning.
okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Okay, yeah. Ghost of sushi. Nice. Very, very nice. But I can't go that way. He's going to go that way, so let me check this way. See if we can find the manuscript page.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Okay. Where am I going map-wise? Ah. Lovely. Waterfalls, does it? And at least one of the more annoying trophies out of the way. Nice, yes. This is Sparta.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
I've got manuscript fragments, but not... Ooh. Oh, I can do that, can I? Ah. Okay. That's cool. So we were going to go back that way, but I'm sure there was something up here. His own bed, donuts. I think realistically those.
I need to find my way back.
Alright, alright, alright.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Mr. Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Map. Map. There we go, right, okay.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Nothing in the phone box.
Try explaining it one more time. Yeah, sir, can I make it, Mulligan?
I think it's going to be down that way.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So,
So, yeah, FBI, huh?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Okay.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
So that's the inconvenience store. What was that? That didn't tell me what that was. Well, you know, it could have been worse. There was a show called Captain Pugwash. Ages and ages ago. Yeah, that's what I've already seen. And there was a character in it called Roger the Captain Boy. True story. Just making sure. How they got away with that, I don't know. But they did. Go west that way. That way's back up. But again, looking for manuscript page.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Another manuscript fragment. Yeah. We blame the parents for this. Do you think they were watching episode 1? And they heard, Roger, Roger. Right, now, they said that even though it's locked, so we can't get out there. So how the hell are we going to get to that body? But yeah, we know what the body is. Oh, did you move the wood out of the way? I think you did. That reminds me of the senior report for Times. Nice.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Now, 1 second.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Step 2, profit.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Yeah, did I see something?
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
Now, any sightings of Todgers is purely accidental.
Confidential matters, confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
You know, I never seen the FBI investigate a murder victim before, except in the movies.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Yeah.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Or maybe something far more sinister. Ooh. It's okay.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
What happened to his
Bruising on the
body?
wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Case board, yep. Okay, I'm trying to place them. Okay, how? Aha, there we go. Right. No. There we go. Christ.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time
Did
the
this
heart
little
and
area
straps were
remind you of
left behind.
Thingy?
More clues to work with.
Of
This makes
Control?
4 murders that we know about.
Okay. A bit heartless. Hey!
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
We have moved by accidental viewing of Todger.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
They spend time here, waiting. Right, so, the killers. Because they never had a friend like Jesus.
Footprints,
good.
indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Who is our victim? What's his name? It's your job to find out, FBI woman. Yeah, that's what you're here for, exactly. Okay, so round 1, 2, 3, and 4. I did say the like the victims, and it's like, well,
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
okay, right.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay, so where next then? So let's case board, see if there's anything else we need to do. Victim. Talk to someone. I did, arsehole. Right, okay.
Robert Nightingale,
There we go.
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Well, it's premeditated. Kind of.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
What are they trying
But
to do?
why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Yeah.
Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Yeah, this is very Control, isn't it? Take control.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Ah, okay, using your intuition. Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for
Oh, so it just
13
re-goes through it,
years.
okay.
How did he
I just
end up
thought I'd
here?
check.
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before
Pity
his murder.
Rockstar owned that IP.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. So anywhere else on this profiling we need to do? There's nothing else in there, so I think we'll have to go back to the case board, won't we?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Go on then, Casey. Lead the way.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was
Oh,
this guy
is
doing
that- yeah.
skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Okay, that's
Lots
fine.
of answers for us to find.
Did we go there? We've definitely went up there. See if there's anything up here.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Because obviously I'm still looking for manuscript pages as well, so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Batteries, I guess.
There's another lunchbox.
It's that Alan is watching over us. Alan! Alan! I've had a thought, has Alan actually made an appearance yet? No. No, Alan hasn't made an appearance yet. We just literally had his name mentioned there. Okay.
We've got to have
Thank you for the
money.
bit. The witch's hut. Oh yeah, the bloody witch. Kidnapping Alan's wife.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Where are we looking? Actually, yeah, we'll look quickly down here. I'm actually surprised how long this is taking to actually find a manuscript page.
Can't go
Not a
any further.
fragment.
Water's too deep.
Because this is slowing the progress down.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I didn't know trees got that big.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Okay, yeah. Right. Here it is.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Is this a manuscript?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
Very true, Michael.
Killer left a message.
It's
for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing
There we go.
a game with us.
You were right.
There's the trophy.
This is right up my alley.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
All right, lady. So that's 108 there. So that's £11.40 so far. Right. So I believe the next trophy then is... we're going back to Scars Above. For two of them, He Ruined Us and Darwin Theory. Lovely.